Hey Jeremy, I'm going to go ahead and give you a quick setup on what you have to do to get the big crawler up and going once you receive it. This is everything that you need to do to get it going. First, what I do is I come over to the radio, hit the slide switch to power it on. And then I come over to the screen, just hold the button down for a couple seconds, wait for that blue light to flash a couple times, and then it will power on. Next, I come over to the crawler. When I ship it to you, there's a few things that are going to be disconnected. I'm going to unplug this lead from the camera. I'm also going to disconnect this battery connection as well as this little black one. And then this one's disconnected right now. So these are connected just to make it easier to do the video. So I'm going to go ahead and connect this large connector. I'm going to put the phone down. When you do that, it starts everything up. It powers up the camera at the same time. Right on the side of it is where the little micro SD memory card is. So it's up and going. Next couple things you have to do is the switch back here powers up the little transmitter. You do that and you can see we have signal now. This switch right here turns on the lights at the front. Now the way you control it on the radio, you have a couple different joysticks. The one that's on the right works steering and throttle. The one that's on the left works the camera. There's a few different switches on it that I want to show you what's going on. There's a tall switch up here, and this is actually a lockout, a throttle lockout if you were going to be flying a plane. You want to make sure it's in the down position. If it's up, it locks the camera up and nothing in the camera will not work. So make sure this is down. This is a throttle limiter switch. It has a low throw as well as a high. You want to make sure it's in the up position for high, and that gives you maximum turning and throttle and camera control. There's a couple trim dials here for in this case it's adjusting the steering so it goes straight and throttle. I've already set it up so it's tracking pretty straight, so you shouldn't have to do much with it. There's another couple switches over here that are the trims for the camera. There's a couple switches up here on the top, and these do not do anything. They're not being used. This shoulder switch up here is actually the camera control. It's in the middle, which is standby. So if you were to push it in the down position, you would see now on the screen we're actually recording in 1080p. Put it back in the middle position, back to standby, and then if you pull it up, it's now taking a picture every 2 seconds. And then back to the middle spot, which is neutral. Always, when you go from video to picture, just hold it in the middle spot for a second so it kind of clears itself. And that's about it on it. So what I'll do now is I'll show you how to turn it off. First thing I do is I come over, and I'm going to have to put the phone down. I go ahead and unplug this main battery. Then you can turn the lights off. You can turn the transmitter off. You still have to come over here and turn off the camera, though. It will not turn off just by unplugging the battery. And then power down the screen. And then I do the radio last. And that's it.